What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I'm Michigan Sports Talk here, and in this one we got a Michigan basketball video as we talk about how summer workouts and practices have been going, some players who have been impressive, including a freshman who has been impressive and a name Michigan fans should be excited to watch in the future. Plus, Vlad Goldin said this is the most talented team he's ever played on. Also, Dusty May talks about how the team is looking, what they need to improve on, what he thinks they'll be good at, and what their defensive style will be like. He also talked about much more. It's all going to be in this video and more, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so I know football season is right around the corner, and that's, kind of what we've been talking about lately. But hey, that doesn't mean we can't talk about this stacked Michigan basketball team upcoming, as Michigan coming off an 8-24 season, and then Michigan hired Dusty May. Many thought, it would take him a couple years to get going, but when you look at this roster, you see what Dusty May and the coaching staff has done bringing in transfers. This team is ready to compete right away and should be one of the best teams in the Big Ten next season. But I wanted to talk about, how the team is looking, how some players are doing in summer workouts and practices. Now, Vlad Goldin, he spoke to reporters and he said that this team is probably the most talented I have ever played on. He said there's so many talented guys, it's insane talent I've never seen before. And I said I think we can win championships, one maybe two. I think that's true. He said Danny Wolf, Trey Donaldson, Roddy Gale, Reuben Jones, all these guys, some of them are very experienced players, some of them very talented players. I feel like that's helping us to be an all-around team, well-rounded. Now, Dusty May, we did a great job of recruiting in the transfer portal. We brought in guys, that was going to fit the system, but also guys that will create a good culture here and fit the culture that Dusty May wants in the basketball program. And per Golden, he even said that there are no egos on this team, just a bunch of guys who want to win. Golden also said that I'm a big guy on connections and relationships. It would be kind of hard for me to say, oh, I was looking at different options. He said I was just excited, don't even remember what was in my head, but he had no hesitation following his head coach to Michigan once he took the job. Now, Michigan, yes, they brought in a bunch of transfers, very talented transfers, but one freshman who has been turning some heads and has been really impressive in the summer is freshman guard LJ Kaysen. As according to Chris Ballas of the Wolverine, there hasn't been much 5-on-5 going on, but plenty of 3-on-3 in matchup situations, and LJ Kaysen has apparently been a matchup problem for anyone who tried to guard him. They say that his ability to read a defense and react when defenders helped on him or threw different looks at him was what really stood out the most. And they said that he always knew where his teammates were and showed some next level basketball IQ. Dusty May even said, talking to the media, he said he's been a real pleasant surprise. We thought he was a really good player when we signed him at FAU, so we thought he'd be a good fit here. He shot the ball really well, and he said that he's been extremely competitive. He's been very, very coachable, and he looks like someone that physically is going to be ready to contribute. So that is some really good news right there. Now, Lorenzo Kaysen, aka LJ Kaysen, was a 3-star recruit, a very, very underrated recruit in the 2024 class, and Dusty May knew it. He knew it when he was at FAU. That's exactly why he signed him, and we've talked about him before. We've shown some of his highlights in a video before. When you look at his highlights, this kid is going to be a very good basketball player here at Michigan. He just reminds you of a John Beilein type of player. When he shoots the ball, there's a very good chance that ball is going to go in. He is just a tremendous shooter, and that's exactly what Dusty May likes out of his basketball players. He likes to shoot a lot of threes, and it appears that Kaysen could potentially contribute early in his career here at Michigan as a freshman coming off the bench. So be on the lookout for the freshman LJ Kaysen next season. Now, Dusty May also said that Justin Pippen and Darrell Brooks have been very good as well. Brooks really brings it on defense. He said all these guys should have roles in the future, but from the sound of things, LJ Kaysen is a guy Michigan fans should be really excited for. Another guy who has been impressing is veteran Will Cheddar. He was obviously a Juwan Howard player. They don't know what kind of role he'll have, but he has been working his butt off, and now he will be used properly. Reuben Jones has also been doing really good. He's a really fast player and is right now playing close to full speed after recovering from a hamstring injury last year. Now he is known as an outstanding defender, but according to Chris Ballas of the Wolverine, their source told him that he's skilled and he can do more than I thought offensively. Now Dusty May also talked about moving Danny Wolf to the 4, and he said that he's become comfortable adjusting to the life at the 4, and we could see Vlad Goldin and Danny Wolf playing together with Goldin at the 5, Wolf at the 4, and if that happens, having 2 7-footers on the floor at the same time is going to be crazy. But Dusty May said we were very confident that he could guard 4s in the Big Ten because of his ability to move, and obviously being 7 foot helps, but he said we always thought he had a really good lateral quickness. He also said that he's done a good job of guarding the basketball. When you look at this team, Michigan from the transfer portal, they have added Danny Wolf, Vlad Goldin, Roddy Gale Jr., Sam Walters, Reuben Jones, and Trey Donaldson. So some very talented players, and not only are these starters going to be good, but there's going to finally be players coming off the bench contributing very well to this Michigan team. And Dusty May, speaking about the team, he said we have a very big skilled team and we've shot the ball pretty well. We've tried to, just in the last few weeks, pick up our tempo and our pace, so we're working through that fatigue and the shooting. He said when we're not tired, we shoot it really well, and as we've gotten into playing more up and down, we haven't shot it quite as well, so we're just trying to expedite the process a little bit. But he said that's one area that I don't think we'll struggle with, is making open shots. Dusty May has said in the past that, he wants his teams to play fast. He said our goal is for the defense to never get set. He did say that they'll have to work on more screening and etc. to free up their shooters, and he said he believes shooting will be definitely a strength of ours. He also said that Dusty May, playing the tough games was intentional, as Michigan, they do have a challenging non-conference schedule ahead of playing, some good competition in the 18-team Big Ten now. But he said that they want the Block M on national TV in the biggest games. He also talked about the mental toughness to be competitive in the Big Ten. He said the physicality is something they are harping on with the players. When someone complains about a call in practice, the staff reminds the individual that, hey, we play in the Big Ten. So definitely love to hear that. And then as far as the defensive style, he said it will be similar to what Florida Atlantic did. He thought it would be polar opposite, but has been surprised. But he did say that the team's size will allow them to play differently than FAU, as last year FAU, they had a smaller and possessing more speed on the team. Now, assistant coach Mike Boynton Jr., the former head coach from Oklahoma State, he was hired to run the defense, and he's also being helped by assistants Justin Joyner from St. Mary's and Kyle Church, an FAU assistant with Dusty May. So that's how summer workouts and practices have gone for Michigan. It's also what Dusty May and Vlad Goldin said to the media, as we get a little glimpse of what this Michigan basketball team will be like this upcoming season. For the 2024-2025 season, Dusty May has put together a very talented team. He's also put together a very nice coaching staff, so very excited for the future of the Michigan basketball program. But with that, hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you guys go ahead, drop a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more if you are new around here. I greatly appreciate it. Other than that, hope you guys all have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Go Blue.